Hi, my loves. Welcome back to Vibes and Values with Farida, your safe place for honest conversation, self growth, motivation, self love, and everything you can ever think of when it comes to positive energy. Today's episode is, let me say, kind of personal because I'll be talking about something that comes with growth and also pain, which is things I no longer tolerate, and I think you should not tolerate too. People always talk about how they heal from something, how they become their best version and all, but they don't talk about the in between parts where certain behavior, habits, even people don't align with your peace anymore. And that is why what I'm about to talk about, I divided it into three segments. So the first segment is the peace era, that point that you realize that you are giving a lot of energy to things that do not serve you, to things that do not deserve your energy at all. You point into cups of people that won't pour into yours. I'm not saying they owe you anything if you do something for them, but it is always beautiful when energy is being reciprocated. I won't lie, it's always beautiful. And also, in this peace era, yeah, I realize also that silence is not always the best way to solve some dramas. And I also got to know that when you're being silent sometimes, it's like a self-betrayal. You feel like you don't want to talk because you want to avoid drama, or you see it as maturity. When we were young, you just say we service each other, then that silence is the best answer for a fool. Like, that statement feels like you won the argument. But sometimes you just have to stand up for yourself. You have to speak up for yourself. There's some situations that when I later remember, I'll be like, I should have said this, I should have said that. I downgraded myself so much. If I had said this, if I had said that, this person will know that this is my worth and all. Another thing is over explaining myself. I no longer do that. I'm okay with any perspective of view about me. I'm okay with any opinions, because I understand that some people just have this mindset that we just want to misunderstand Farida. Whatever she say or whatever she do or whatever we hear, we are okay with it. Without hearing my own side of the story, they don't care. So why should I explain myself when there are right people that I don't even need to write paragraphs? I don't need to starts explaining and explaining. They will understand. They do understand that, okay, this is where Farida is coming from, this is why she reacted this way, this is why. They will always want to listen to you, not misunderstanding you. So you have to be okay with, you don't have to over explain yourself. When you just make it simple, okay, this is what I said and this is why I said this, and they still don't want to understand you, it's better you just probably walk out, probably just keep quiet, probably just ignore, and don't let it get to you. And to be very honest, some of us have actually taken apologies, one side friendship, what can I say again, one side friendship, fake energy, just because we want to fit in. And that thing drains our energy, it drains our peace, because when you're trying to fit in into somewhere that does not want you to be there, it drains energy. And sometimes that's why some people just get depressed, or they'll say people don't like them and all the likes. You just have to respect the fact that this person does not like you, so be it. Day or day, there are millions of people waiting for you to be in their lives. So why are you now holding on to people that don't care about you and nonchalant about you? The second segment is the guilt era. Unlearning guilt. That time that you start to say no to people that you often say yes to. It will definitely make them uncomfortable. You now start feeling bad that I shouldn't have said no. That kind of feeling, like I shouldn't have said no. That is when hatred comes in. That is when you are being misunderstood. They don't know that you are just setting your boundaries. Boundaries comes with a lot of things that you just be ready to face. It's not easy. It's not easy. Because I'm learning my own guilt, because you have your own. is that you can't be everything to everybody and still be something for yourself. You can write it down and think about it. You can't be everything to everyone and still be something for yourself. So I don't longer feel bad when I'm protecting my peace, when I'm protecting my boundary, because once something is draining me, I will let it go. I will let it go. And the last segment is the internal shift. This is not just about people, it is about you. How do you speak to yourself? How? Before, I do downgrade myself, doubt myself, blame myself, and I've realized that I'm doing myself more harm than good. Now I speak to myself in a very soft way, kind way, and I give myself time. I'm being patient with myself because I can't just change overnight. I have to be patient. I have to just treat myself with respect, care, love at that era that I'm trying to change myself from a particular thing. I have myself when I win. You need to come and see when I win something. And even when I don't win too, I hold myself with grace. When I win, yeah, I'm always happy. Like everybody, when you win something that you've worked hard for, you will be happy. But that part where we lose, most of us tend to like give up, see ourselves as a failure. You now start comparing yourself, and that is when you start to steal your joy. When you start to compare yourself that somebody else did this thing and it's worked out, probably all what you just needed was to go this way, not this way like the other person. Your home might just be different and might come out being exceptional. You get? So when you fail, sometimes we just need to go back to the table, re-strategize, visualize, realize, actualize everything, and it's to come out right well. So whenever you fail, you don't have to speak negatively to yourself. You have to be positive about it. And any small thing, whenever I feel down, or maybe when I feel like I'm doubting myself, kinda, I'll just say, "Go for it, go for it, go." If you're very close to me, you know I say those words a lot. So peace starts inside. When you have peace, you don't chase people for it. That's just it. So if you are listening to this, maybe you're in your season of letting go, just know that it is okay. It is not cold. You're not being difficult. It is not pride. It is growth and peace. Every time you say, "I don't tolerate this," you're not being difficult. You are being free. And you have to be disciplined about it. You don't want to tolerate this thing. Make sure you don't tolerate it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for going with me. Thank you for choosing peace. And always remember, this is Vibes and Values with Farida, where we protect our peace, love our growth, and also live in alignment. If you find this video helpful, if you find it inspiring, you know what to do. Share it to a friend. It may not even be a friend, it can be a family member or somebody you feel like needs to hear this. And subscribe. And you can also drop what you want me to talk about in the comment section. I will always do that for you. Until next time, keep your vibe high and your values higher. Bye.